Hey, Kyle, I'm just sending this video over. Hopefully this finds you well. Happy Wednesday. I record 2 or 3 of these per day to send over to business owners just to showcase some of the tips or wisdom and things that they can do to improve their online presence. So I'm going to jump into Lights by L. Goff and go into that for now. So I'm going to start out with your Google profile on the mobile device. And so the reason I start out on mobile is because services are only listed and available on your mobile device. And so you can see here, if you look at your Google profile, you've got about 8 services listed or 7 services listed here. And one of the things I'm noticing here is there's not a ton here, which may not be because you're not offering a ton of services. But I don't see like landscape lighting design or any of that kind of stuff. And so take 10 minutes, go into the services section of your Google profile, add the services that you offer, put a sentence description on what the service is, maybe a starting at price, that kind of stuff. It really helps out with the local visibility and people searching for you. So that's all on the mobile side. From a desktop perspective, the only thing that shows up on desktop from a service or product standpoint is products. And so sometimes you might want to duplicate the services into products so that they can show up, maximize your visibility there. There's been mixed results on that, to be honest. So otherwise, I'm seeing a pretty light description. So I would take a second, go out to ChatGPT, tell them a little bit about yourself, where you services you offer, the locations you provided in, and ask them to come up with a Google business profile description that's limited to 750 characters, and that'll be updated there. Reviews, you've got 4 Google reviews. And one thing I'm noticing here is you aren't responding to the reviews. And so I don't know if it's because you don't have access to your profile or what, but you want to reply to every review that you get within 24 hours. And the reason being is that Google will then see you as an active online business, and it will want to continue to show you ahead of other people that may not be responding to reviews. Let's see. The website is listed here. That's great. You don't have an address, a physical address, which is not the end of the world. It just makes it more difficult to show up and rank for different keywords because Google is by and large still a physical address, or Google Maps is a physical address service. And so what we recommend for that is if you have the ability to find an executive suite. And so suite office rental in Athens. And so just a quick Google search, and you can find some like small single office suites. Oftentimes, that's weird. Oftentimes they come in at like $150 to $200 per month, and it gets you a mailing address, and you can put a sign on the door, and it allows you to basically put that as your address for your Google profile and pass the video verification. So, and I'll tell you, having that physical address, you will easily make up that $200 a month expense in the office space. So that's from a Google perspective. I think you're posting photos. Let me just double check. Yeah, so you're posting regular photos. That's great. I don't see any updates. So if you go in and post updates, it's very much like social media. And in fact, you can take some of the stuff you're posting on Facebook or Instagram and cross-post it right into Google profile. We usually recommend for the posts is to do one service in one city, focus on that each week, and then kind of rotate through them as you go. So looking at your website, by and large, what I'm seeing is it looks like it might be Squarespace. Yep, it's Squarespace. So this SEO data that I'm seeing, you've got your title, which the title is your kind of the header of the book, the title of the book that you're talking about. Description is kind of the inside flap cover, the teaser to try to get people to read the book. And your header tags are going to be your chapter chapter numbers. And so one of the problems with Squarespace and Wix and any other what you see is what you get builders is that they don't put an emphasis on SEO, technical SEO. And so as you can see on your homepage, you don't have an H1 tag. And so an H1 tag is the most important tag. It's your chapter 1. It's telling Google exactly what the page is about. Your H2 is like your chapter 2, H3 is chapter 3, that kind of stuff. And so when I'm looking at this page from Google's perspective, it's seeing Lights by Al Goth, and the chapter 1 is Experience Luxury of Illumination. So it's not, you're not really showing up for the searches that you're looking for. And so like if I look at landscape lighting, this goes to packages, it looks like. And so this packages is just our packages. There's no description. Again, there's no H1 tag, and it just says the different packages. So this page is literally invisible to Google. So I see you've got some possible project pages listed on the bottom, which is good because we want to showcase your portfolio, but it doesn't look like they're linking anywhere. So what I would say from a website perspective is there's certain things that you want to prioritize in the coming years, coming months, and that's going to be your online authority, your online profile, and your presence. And so if you don't have a website that actually is seen by Google and seen by these AI search tools, then you're going to really struggle in the next year or two. So now's the time to invest in that. Not saying that anything that we need to do for you. I just want to showcase some of the things that we have seen and we can do for you, and maybe give you some things that you can do on your own. So otherwise, I hope this video finds you well, Kyle, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Thank you. I wanted to thank you for watching this online visibility audit. If you would like one for your business, leave a comment below with your business name and contact info, and we will reach out and be in touch. This is Adam Bauer with the Marketing Clerics signing off.